What's going on, everybody? Chrissy the Slasher Dude back with another video. If you could, slash the like button, sleeping bag, kill the subscribe. Happy Giallo Wednesday. Got the typical shirt on today. Happy Giallo Wednesday. Today we're going to be talking about Forgotten Gialli Volume 2 with these bad boys right here. So we have Girl in Room 2A, The French Sex Murders, and My Dear Killer. As with the first volume, the third one's the best one in this one. All these films are pretty good for what they are, but yeah, the third one is most most Giallo like. These other two here, directed by produced by Dick Randall, are more specifically the first one, the Girl in Room 2A. That's more Grindhouse, definitely Grindhouse. I love it, but definitely Grindhouse. The second one is more Giallo, but that Grindhouse feel and that Dick Randall feel to them. These are the first two films I've ever seen from producer Dick Randall, the very great Dick Randall, who did a lot of these films, snuff films. He did other films later on, like Don't Open Till Christmas. I think that's what it's called, um, which is like a Santa Claus type of a slasher type film. And then Living Doll was the last one that he did, which I've heard interesting things about. Anyway, let's start with 1974's The Girl in Room 2A, directed by William Rose and produced by, who is also the writer, and Dick Randall, the producer. Stars Daniel Giordano, a former Miss 1966 Miss Italy. My goodness, awesome, 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 and sexy as hell. As Margaret Bradley, Angelo Infante as Frank Grant, John Scanlon, my writing is terrible here, as Jack Whitman, and Ralph Falone as Mr. Dries. Ralph Falone is Mr. Dries. Yeah, this is the most Hammer-like film. I haven't seen a lot of Hammer films, but this is definitely Hammer. Definitely a Hammer type thing. It's like a torture cult that's going on here. This woman, played by Daniela Giordano, just gets out of women's prison. She moves into this boarding type place, for these women that are going through these tough times and stuff like that. Then trippy stuff starts going on. Sexploitation, exploitation, all you can ask for. I think I gave this 2 out of 5 on Letterboxd. No heart, but I'll give this a good. I'll give this a strong. I'll give this a strong 5 out of 10. Um, like I said, it's less. I do that because it's less Giallo a lot. I do love it for what it is, like trippy action scenes and kind of like a happy ending. I kind of like it in films like this. But good deaths in here, really trippy stuff going on. Yeah, but that's The Girl in Room 2A. Then we have 1972's The French Sex Murders, directed by Fernando Mirgi, I believe. Probably said that wrong. Produced by Dick Randall. Stars Robert Sacchi as Inspector Fontaine. Basically, almost a carbon copy of Humphrey Bogart. I know he recently, well, he passed. I know he recently passed or something like that, maybe a few years ago. I do forget. I do apologize. A lot of the stuff I looked up quick. I have looked at these extras too. Great extras on this disc. The second film that I'm talking about right now, the French Sex Murders, that has a good doc on Dick Randall, talking to his widow about his film history and stuff like that. Really cool doc. It's dated, but it's a really cool doc. If you kind of want to know more about him, producer and stuff like that through the years and stuff like that, I highly recommend checking that out. Um, this is yeah, stars Robert Sacchi as Inspector Fontaine, Barbara Boucher as Francine Bollert, and Ros- Rosalba Neri as Marianne. My goodness. Yeah, sexy singer in this club. Basically, a massage parlor. A woman gets murdered in this massage parlor, and they think this one patron that used to go there did it. It turns out he didn't. There's a good decapitation scene in this, a la Four Flies on Grey Velvet. If you know what I'm talking about, then you kind of know what's up with this film. It turns out it wasn't him. He kind of threatens revenge beforehand because he escapes prison because he gets sentenced to the guillotine for death. I don't know how long they actually did that in Italy or these places until it was, I guess, banned or whatever like that. Almost all a Child's Play a little bit, where it says I'm gonna get revenge on you, Eddie, no matter what. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like the ending to this. I didn't see that killer coming. I really didn't. So I really like this. I think I gave this think I gave this 3 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd and stuff like that. I'll give this a low 6 out of 10. Like I said, I like it. It's a good film. Good Giallo type of film, murder mystery type of stuff. A lot of batshit kind of crazy stuff going on here. Basically, hit list. You know, you have a good body count here. Good kills in this. So yeah, I'd recommend this too. The French Sex Murders. Like I say, it's Dick Randall. Oh man, my goodness, some trippy kind of good chase scenes in here. I kind of like it. So great camera angles as always. Like I say, these Italian directors are different type of cats. And then the last film on here, My Dear Killer, which is the best one in the set from 1972. Directed by Tonino Valeri, writers Roberto Leone, Franco Busseri, and Jose Gutierrez Mueso. Stars George Hilton as Inspector Luca Beretti. I kind of did a binge watch a little bit. I watched one day before yesterday, and then you can say I watched the last and watched two yesterday. There we go. Watched two yesterday, and basically watched the third, you can say, at 11 when I got home from work, since I was closing my store. So I got off at 11, I popped this sucker in and stuff like that, so, and got this done. This is the best one in this set. I like this film a lot. I did not see who the killer was coming. I didn't. I tried to think, oh, could it be this person? Could it be that person? It's a good whodunit type of a story. I like George Hilton as this inspector. He does a really good job. I wouldn't say Columbo type-esque, but I like the detective work in here. He scans the scene and all this other stuff too. It's more murder mystery. A good death, the decapitation death at the start of this. That's the thing with these directors, man. Just love it to death. I gave this 3 out of 5 on Letterboxd and a heart, so I'll say a mid 7 out of 10 for this. Like I said, I like this. This is the most Giallo. My Dear Killer is the most Giallo out of this set, in my opinion. I really like it. It's really good. The French Sex Murders, just a recap on that. That is done in France, the Eiffel Tower and all that other stuff. That's a trippy scene, climbing the Eiffel Tower, and then this person kind of falling that doesn't kind of look like, doesn't look like a person kind of falling. It's like a shadow type of a thing. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, My Dear Killer, definitely the one here. More murder mystery, but I like that. I like the thriller aspect of this and stuff like that, and it's really good. So yeah, so my total kind of review or ranking kind of for this one right here, I give this volume 2 of Forgotten Gialli. I give it a good I'll give it a good strong 6 out of 10. It's a good set if you like Gialli and stuff like that, and these hidden gems as I call them. Definitely this one be the one to get. The only good one in part volume 1 of this one was Trauma. I really like Trauma. And that's volume 1 of these sets and stuff like that. That'd be the only one to get separately though. The other ones were like so okay. It was like meh. But this one, all of them are pretty solid films. So yeah, good solid good 6 out of 10 for Forgotten Gialli Volume 2. If I would have gotten into this genre sooner, I would have gotten the box sets and stuff like that. But it's okay. I have 3 of the other ones, of the last ones that they've released so far for this. So yeah, that's Forgotten Gialli Volume 2. Anyway, I hope you all have a great Giallo Wednesday. If you could, slash the like, sleeping bag, kill the subscribe. And I'll see you all awesome people again next time. You all take care. Bye.